I'm going to throw back with a song that many persons might not have known who sang it. It's a song in collaboration with Shabba Ranks. Take a listen.
World of right top, creating across the sky. Black man first things, black woman first queens. Edinburgh for singing Shabba Ranks.
That is the sounds of Eddie Murphy. He collaborates there with none other than Shabba Ranks, and we got Eddie Murphy on the lines with us right now. Eddie Murphy, good morning. How are you?
What's going on, Stormin?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How's it going? First time catching up with you.
Yeah, man. It's all love.
Now, many persons know Eddie Murphy for his acting, his comedy, but his music, it's not as mentioned as much as your other achievements. But you've been singing for a while.
Yeah, I don't put music out like I do my other stuff. I stopped putting music out around the end of the 80s.
Right.
Yeah, I did a song with Michael Jackson called What's Up With You, and I had a really big hit record with Rick James called Party
All the Time. Yeah, that was 85.
Yeah, so, but then towards the end of the 80s, you remember it seemed like it was a bunch of actors that were putting music out. Like,
yes.
And it was like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm one of those guys. So I stopped putting
You stopped?
out. Yeah, but I never stopped recording, and I never stopped writing, and I never stopped playing.
Okay.
Just like, it was like, okay, this is going to be my hobby, and I'll make my movies. I'm known for making people laugh. That's what I'll do. But this will be my little passion, my little hobby, my little private passion.
Right.
Just 20 years,
Exactly.
You're doing something passionately for 20 years, it grows and grows. And now I'm like, hey, this isn't like anybody else's stuff. And I'm not like these other actors trying to sing. And this song sounds kind of cool. So I put it out.
Yes. Now you're transitioning to reggae music. When did that happen?
It's always been there. I've always cut all different types of music, and
right.
I've always loved reggae music. So I have a bunch of reggae songs. Years and years I've been tracking reggae stuff.
Yes, because you had one big collaboration, the one I'm playing right now, this one with Shabba Ranks.
Yeah, and I did one last year. I put on the computer on the YouTube. I did a song with Snoop called
Red Light. Yeah, that one did very well down here as well.
Yeah, man. I always love reggae music. Bob Marley is one of my favorite artists of all times, So I love Bob Marley, and I love a bunch of different other reggae artists. I love,
All right. Now, who are some of the other reggae artists that you would like to collaborate with, though?
Collaborate with, or that I'm a fan of?
That you'd like to collaborate with?
Well, when you collaborate with somebody, it kind of has to happen organically. It's like I can look at a person and be like, oh, I want to do a record with them. You got to kind of meet them, and it just kind of happens, and it all kind of falls together.
You got to feel right.
The collaborations that I've done over the years, they all kind of came together. And I've been in the studio, with everyone over the last 25 years and stuff. I've been in the studio with Luther Vandross and Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder and Garth Brooks and Julio Iglesias and Babyface and Heavy D and Hammer and In Vogue. Anybody over the last 25 years, I'm in the studio with tracking stuff. B.B. King, a bunch of different people, but I just stopped putting stuff out.
But it sounds like you still spend a lot of time in the studios, though.
Well, that's what I do when I'm not making a movie, when I'm not working on a film, which when I'm in my own time, when I'm in my own space, in my own time, it's music.
It's music
all the time.
All right. Now, in terms of the songs that you're putting out right now, your reggae tracks, do you write these songs, or you have writers for you?
I write and produce all my stuff.
Write and produce. All right, because I know you're into production as well.
I play guitar. I play guitar and piano on the tracks. So if you ever hear something sound a little raggedy, it's me.
All right. Now I know that you've played the piano for a long time now, because I know you did that in How Could It Be? That was from 1985 as well.
Yeah, and I played guitar for about 20 years.
Okay. So which one do you prefer though?
I prefer the guitar because you can move around, you can walk around with it. You play it real quiet.
Right.
You don't have to play it. When you go play piano, everybody knows you're playing a piano.
Yeah, that's the difference,
guitar,
right?
You can go in a little corner and just play quiet. It's a more personal and sensual.
Yes.
On your chest.
Now, your new song that you just dropped, actually, that's Oh Jah. Tell me how this one came about.
Just watching the news about 2 months ago, that Ebola thing, it broke me 3 months ago, that Ebola outbreak had jumped off, and they were chopping off people's heads overseas, and here in the States, in Missouri and Ferguson, it had the thing with the kids getting shot by the cops, and it was just so much crazy stuff going on. I wrote this song on the balcony, and it was like, this song has to be a reggae song, because you can't really do any other type of music with the lyrics. You can't do R&B. You can't do folk. Yeah, this is a reggae song.
Yes.
So as soon as I wrote the lyrics, I was like, this is a reggae track.
All right, let's take a listen quickly to this song. Eddie Murphy, Oh Jah. You've heard the premiere here on Tropixx 105.5 FM. Here's another listen to it. Eddie Murphy, Oh Jah. We'll come right back with more with Eddie Murphy right here on Tropixx 105.5.
Hear me now. Oh Jah 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 Jah. Oh Jah Jah, oh Jah Jah, oh Jah Jah, oh Jah Jah. Yeah. Sing it, y'all. Oh Jah Jah, oh Jah Jah, oh Jah Jah, oh Jah Jah. Goodness gracious Lord, have mercy. The devil's gonna move and the world's gone crazy. Yeah. Police in the street shooting down black babies. Glory, hallelujah for the young and the innocent. Yeah. Run for your liar. The time has come for us to strengthen our defenses. Hey, Babylon, you know it won't be long. Oh, and we'll be going back to Zion. Soon we'll leave in Babylon and going back to Zion.
All right, sounds of Eddie Murphy, Oh Jah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, feeling that one, Eddie, feeling that one.
Yeah, man.
All right, now, do you have an album that you're working on as well?
I could put an album together, just go in the back. I have so many tracks recorded, I could put an album together. We'll put an album out if one of these songs connects and, people like it. It's like, hey, let's put out an album.
Yes.
We want to have somebody want to go buy it. So we got to make sure there's some people out there that are listening to it.
How did Red Light do for you, though?
Well, we didn't put Red Light out. We kind of put Red Light up on the YouTube. It wasn't.
That was just YouTube. We didn't release the record for that.
We didn't release it with a record company or anything like that. We just put it on the YouTube, and you could go on social media and listen to it and stuff like that. It was like, like when the old DJs used to do like a mixtape, and they, give you free music. Check this out. That's what it was doing with Red Light.
All right, but that's a great song, though. Have you ever considered putting it out?
Oh, maybe one day we'll put it out. Because, if this song is doing well, this song came out on iTunes the 27th, and it got a really positive response. So hopefully we catch that wave. We put the other one out, too.
All right. Now, in terms of social media, can persons find you online, find out what Eddie Murphy is up to, what he's doing?
Oh, yeah, you could do all that. But you know what? To be honest, I don't do any of it. Like, they have all that stuff set up, and people do that stuff. I don't even own a computer.
Really?
I don't own a computer.
You're old school.
Yeah, I'm all the way old school.
All right.
That's why I did a song like Goodness Gracious, Lord Have Mercy. That's like some old man stuff. Good Lord have mercy. I was going to have a line in there about my feet hurting, but I was like, that's too much.
All right. All right, that's great though. You have more music coming out because I know you're constantly in the studio, constantly. And do you plan to do more reggae music?
Oh yeah, I'm still putting stuff. I'm still tracking and tracking. I'll never, ever, ever stop doing that. It's one of my passions. I love making music, so I'll never stop doing it. And as long as people like stuff, I'll put it out. The moment that I put something out and it gets to people go, oh, we don't want to hear that, I'll go, well, okay. I'll go back in the house with it.
But I guess that has never happened as yet, though.
Well, it hasn't happened yet. Just now, you know, we had good reaction with the music that we put out. We had good reactions, so it's cool. Been inspired. Thinking about putting a band together and going out and coming out and playing live.
I was just about to ask you that. Going on tour, doing some Caribbean tours or reggae music all over the place.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a band together and playing some festivals and playing live and having some fun.
Have you ever performed live in terms of the reggae songs, though?
Not reggae songs, but I had a band about 20 years ago, and we went out because I was like, I wonder if we could do music live. And I put a band together, and I had like Larry Graham from Sly and the Family Stone was my musical director, and when we put together this really cool band, and we did about 30 dates overseas, and we turned it out every night.
Nice.
Okay, because I wanted to do music and comedy together. So it was like, well, let me see if I could do music live. And we had like no jokes at all, just music. And we turned it out. And it was like, okay, so we're going to do them both. And then I never did. I stopped performing live altogether. Just wound up making movies.
Right.
That's my ultimate fantasy to do, you know, play live and do comedy.
And comedy at the same time. That would be great.
That'd crush it. That'd crush the night.
Absolutely.
That'd be the showstopper.
Most definitely. All right, so going on the road, though, do you have the band together already, or you're working on it?
Oh, no, I have to put a band together.
All right, we want to see you on the road, man.
Yeah, man. My old band that I had back in the day, they're all doing different things, but I have to put the new band together.
So the guys that you created the music with, though, these are just independent musicians then?
No, Trent Gums and Ralph Hawkins, I produce with them. They produce, and my band.
Okay.
And they're my old bandmates.
All right. Since you're so much into reggae music, let me hear your best Jamaican accent.
Well, you know, this new song, God, Oh Jah, for me. Lighting up the tracks, man. This song is all the way really real, man. The people all is touched by this one.
All right.
One thing hit him off is from Jamaica, from this song.
How long did it take you to perfect that?
You know, the people think I'm from Jamaica. I'm gonna tell it right here for the first time. The people know, yes, man. I was born, on Kingston 14 back in 1961. No, I'm just playing.
That was pretty good, though. That was pretty good. All right, well, Eddie, thanks a lot, man. Anything else you want to say to the fans before you wrap it up?
Hey, man, it's all love. Y'all have a wonderful 2015, and God bless.
You ever been to St. Maarten, though?
St. Maarten?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to St. Maarten a few times.
Okay, vacation.
Oh, yeah, on vacation, yeah, a few times.
All right, what about doing something on St. Maarten, though? Any plans of doing anything like that?
I'm telling you, when I put a band together and start gigging.
You're coming?
Popping around the Caribbean singing my tracks.
All right. Sounds good, man. Looking forward to it. All right, Eddie, thank you so much for taking time out to have a chat with us, man. An absolute pleasure.
All right, now, Stormin Norman. Thank you, brother.
All right, man. Always a pleasure. So keep putting out the good music, man. Looking forward to hearing a lot more from you, all right?
All right, now.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too now.
Okay, bro. All right, that was Eddie Murphy live and direct right here on Tropixx 105.5 FM, the sounds of the Caribbean. And the time is now 27 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock. Got to get out of here. Got to make way for the Mixmaster Pauly right here on Tropixx 105.
I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain, Norman. I'm in pain.
We're going to work on it, Pauly. We're going to work on it.
Good interview, though.
All
amazing. Right. That's a good interview. Good interview. I like
Eddie Murphy.
That's a real good interview, man. Tropixx.
One time. First ever in the Caribbean to interview Eddie Murphy. So
Tropixx, Stormin Norman. Norman, you the man. That was all I said I know. Now we have to ask him for a dub plate now, man.
Yeah, Pauly here asking for dub plate for the whole interview. All right, well, I gotta get out of here. Gotta make some way for Mixmaster Pauly. Pauly, what's coming up today?